दोस्तों, you know very well I am Omkar Mal Khichad, retired Fauji English lecturer, presently Secretary of Saraswati Public Shiksha Sansthan Zandwa. Today we will learn about how we can use the two words of English, that is he and she. Most of the students and the little bit kids cannot differentiate between he and she. Where he should use he and where he should use she. As you know that he is used for a male person and she is used for female. When you are speaking in English, then listener will understand. When you will use he word, then he will understand that he is talking about the male. And if you are using the she word, then the listener will understand that he is indicating towards the female. How we can differentiate, how we can identify in हिंदी के अंदर स्त्रीलिंग और पुल्लिंग इनका अंतर कैसे जान सकते हैं? इनका अंतर वह जाति है, वह जाता है। इनसे हम उसका अंतर भेद है वो पता लगा सकते हैं। ती आ जाती है तो समझ जाते हैं कि स्त्रीलिंग है, और ता आ जाता है तो समझ जाते हैं कि पुल्लिंग है। बट इन इंग्लिश we will differentiate and identify or recognize with the word she and he. Now I will give you so many examples of the he and she. Listen carefully, my dear students and my friends. Suppose both the words he and she is a singular word, and as we are discussing for last two videos that where are is used and where is used. Is used for the singular person. If the subject is singular, then after the subject the is will be used, and then we will use write the object. Now we want to make some sentences on he and she. First we will make sentences on he. Now you will, when I will speak two sentences, then you will identify that yes, it is correct. I am speaking he is Gopal. He is Gopal. And she is Gita. He is Gopal and she is Gita. Gopal is a male person. Hence I have used he. Then the listener and you understand it that he has used, myself or the speaker has used he, then at the last of the sentence, that is the object, that is the male person Gopal. Hence, I have used he is Gopal. And she is Gita. Gita is female. Then we will understand that there is a difference between he and she. She is used for the female and he is used for male. Now we will, according to when we will go further and further, according to the grammar portion, there are many such sentences. Then after the he and she, there will be the main verb and so many things will be there. But we will discuss after this topic day by day. Now we will frame so many sentences on he and she. I am telling you a story about the he, and you will understand, my dear friends, that the Carmel or myself is using he word again and again. It means who can be, whether she is female or whether he is male. Listen carefully my story. When I was posted in College of Material Management, Jabalpur, and I was undergoing the training of the B.Ed, and I was attending afternoon that pre-B.Ed, that B.Ed courses. And when one day I was assigned the topic to teach in English medium schools, because I was doing the training of B.Ed in English medium language. Then my principal assigned me the topic that you must go to the St. Aloysius School, Jabalpur. St. Aloysius School, Jabalpur, that was the senior secondary school, English medium. And the strength of students in that school was near about 4,000, near about more than 4,000. And now first day I went to the St. Aloysius School, and I wanted to meet the principal, where the missionary schools, the convent schools there, the principal and the headmaster is called the father. Then I wanted to meet the father to ask him which class I should take. I am the student of the B.Ed, and I am doing this training, and I want to give a lesson in this school. So when I entered into the veranda, then there was a little boy, a little girl, little boy, but I will not use here he or she, but you will identify that who was that. That was she or that was he. First of all, I asked him, now you must start identifying the word, and according to that you will tell me that he was male or female. First of all, I asked him, where is your principal? Then he laughed. He laughed at me loudly. Then I asked him, why you are laughing? He told me that here is no principal. Then I asked him, so who is the head of this school? He told me that my father is the head of this school, St. Aloysius School, Jabalpur, English medium. I asked him, I surprised at him, and I asked him, your father? He told me, yes, my father is the principal of this school. So what I understand, that his own father may be the principal of this school, But what he was saying that my father is the principal. His father was not the principal. The another person was the father of that school. Then he told me, I told him, and I asked him, I want to meet your father. Then he politely requested me that please come, sir, come on, sir. And he entered into the office of father, and I also entered into the office, not entered into, but entered. Uh, then he told father that he is the guest, sir, and he wants to meet you. Then the father stand up and what is the behavior and attitudes of that school? Uh, the student, he asked me, please come with me, and I will uh, show you my father, and you meet him. Then I became very happy that he is using such a word, that his language is very polite, very sweet and baby. Then not a baby, but you recognize him. Uh, then I told father, good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. He told me, good afternoon. Please come here, sit down. He asked, then he who was giving the introduction between me and father, he took the permission from the father that, sir, may I go, sir? The father told him, yes, my boy, you can go. Uh, then the student replied, the father, thank you, sir. I became very happy that uh, then just he was going out of the office. Then I asked him, in which class do you read? He told me that I am reading in a sixth class. Then I became very surprised at him that I am not taking the name and that boy I know very well, but you will have to recognize this about this story that who was that person, whether he was she or he was he. Then I discussed with the father, and he advised me to take the class of ninth or 8th class, 9th or 10th, because he understood that he is going under the B.Ed classes, so he may take up to the 10th class. So I requested the father that if it is possible, that your father please uh, give me the class of 11th or 12th or the 10th class, so that I can teach them. Then the father told me that, have you capacity to teach the student of English medium up to the 12th class? Then I told him, yes, sir, I have capacity to teach. He told me that the students of the 11th class, 12th class are very intelligent, and you would be able to control the class. I told him, sir, you just come with me and sit in behind the class. If I will be able to control the class, then you assign me topic of give the period of the 12th class. If it is not possible, you think that I am not able to control the class, because I have to speak in English, each word, not even a single word of the Hindi. Then 1 and 2 days he regularly supervised me, and on the third day he told me out of the class, okay, Mr. Karmal, Fauji Saab, you can take the class of 11th and 10th of English subject. I am very happy that you are very perfect and you can teach the students very well, and the student will get the benefit of your this lesson. So now I became very happy that in English medium school, the student of that school was coming from the high family. High family means the environment of students of the school at their home was of English language, such as you can say the students of the doctor, engineers, and pilots, and politicians, ministers, and those, because their restriction was there in the St. Aloysius school, that as and when you enter the class school, nobody will speak in Hindi or their regional language. Each student will try to speak in English. If anybody is speaking in Hindi or other language, then a penalty will be imposed on the student. If somebody reports about him that he is speaking in Hindi or regional language, if you laugh, then you will have to laugh in English. If you talk, you will have to talk in English. If you play, you will have to play in English. If you see, then you will have to see in English. If you eat, then you will have to eat in English. So this such type of restriction was there in the school. So everybody was trying to speak in English. So automatically, as we speak in Hindi or English, and there is no any restriction, because environment has such been created in our house, in locality, that we are speaking in Hindi and English, Marwadi language. Likewise, when you go into the those countries where the English language is international language, then everybody wants to speak in English, and it is the best way of convince that we can convey our ideas from one person to another person very easily. Now, okay, my dear friends, now I want to ask you the last question. I told you that this story of the St. Aloysius School. Who was that student? Who was that student who gave me introduction with the father of St. Aloysius School? Now tell me in this video whether the student was she or he. Whether a student was female and male. You will have to answer in male and female. If the student was female, then you write female. If the student was male, then you will write in your comments male. Okay, I think that this story, as I told you and described with detail, then you must also give the answer with positive, and I hope that you will be able to give the correct answer. Everybody will try to listen this story and give the correct answer. And answer is very easy, because I have used that word again and again, and I impressed that you must recognize whether the student was he or she. Okay, my dear friends, I am roaming in the school grounds, and with smiling, I am talking with you in English, and some viewers commented that sir, you must speak in Hindi. Yes, your comments was very fine, but our topic was only speaking of English. Whenever I try to convince you or try to teach you student, not adult, so my video should come to you in English language so that you can understand it easily. मेरे दोस्तों, मैं आपको ये इंग्लिश का वीडियो इसलिए डाल रहा हूँ कि इस वीडियो को आप अगर ये सोचते हो कि वीडियो अच्छा है तो आप अपने बच्चों को डालिए, भेजिए घर पे, या अपने बच्चों को सुनाइए. ये मैंने एक ही और सी के बारे में प्रयोग करके बताया है, और इसमें एक स्टोरी नरेट की है मैंने. नरेट नहीं है, वो हकीकत मेरी स्टोरी थी और सेंट एलोयसियस स्कूल की. तो स्टोरी के माध्यम से आपको कमेंट्स में ये लिखना है कि वह स्टूडेंट था, वो लड़की थी, या वह लड़का था। बार बार मैंने आपको उस वर्ड का प्रयोग किया है जिससे आप अच्छी तरह से पहचान सकते हो कि ये लड़का था या लड़की थी। और आपके बच्चों का आपके प्रिंसिपल महोदय जो होते हैं, फादर, उनसे भी ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आपका भी व्यवहार ऐसा ही होना चाहिए जैसे सेंट अलोयसियस स्कूल का फादर प्रिंसिपल का था। सेंट अलोयसियस स्कूल होती हैं कॉन्वेंट स्कूल, उसमें प्रिंसिपल को फादर कहते हैं, और मशीनरी स्कूलें होते हैं, और बच्चे भी बहुत परफेक्ट होते हैं। वो, मैं लैंग्वेज की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, हिंदी भाषा में होते हैं वो भी बहुत परफेक्ट होते हैं, लेकिन उनका बोलने का, उनका तरीका, क्योंकि वहाँ के जो बच्चे हैं वो ज़्यादातर डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर्स, पायलट, मिनिस्टर्स, उनके बच्चे जाते हैं जो घर के अंदर उनको वातावरण इंग्लिश में बोलने का मिलता है। हम सबसे पहले अपनी रीजनल भाषा को, मात्र रीजनल भाषा होती है क्षेत्रीय भाषा, उससे प्यार करते हैं, और उसके बाद हमारी हिंदी राष्ट्रभाषा, उससे प्यार करते हैं। लेकिन इंग्लिश हमें इसलिए आवश्यकता है कि हमें अब सारा देश है, वर्ड है वो डिजिटल इंडिया, डिजिटल वर्ड बोला जा रहा है, इसलिए अपन को बार बार इंग्लिश की ज़रूरत पड़ती है। इसलिए अगर पहले से ही हम अलर्ट हो जाते हैं, आप इंग्लिश सीख लेते हो, आपके बच्चे इंग्लिश बोलना सीख लेते हैं, लिखना सीख जाते हैं, तो बहुत अच्छा फ़ायदा होता है उनको। कंप्यूटर में है, मोबाइल में है, आजकल तो सब आप परफेक्ट हो गए, मेरे से भी ज़्यादा। ओके, नाउ दिस वीडियोज हैज़ बिकम वेरी लॉन्गर एंड लॉन्गर, सो आई स्टॉप हियर। जय हिंद, जय भारत, भारत माता की जय। ओके, थैंक यू सर। टुमारो वी विल मीट you again with new topic. Okay, thank you.